Live in one within the broken heart of God. Live in one within the wonderments, the fundamental elements of motherhood, of fatherhood, of brotherhood, of sisterhood, of Misterhood and Mrshood, of masterhood, misunderstood. Expanding in the family of the blessed in life's covenants. Walking parallel paths to find their lifelines run at one with it. Their hearts beat with one blood in it. Its pulse the motion of one love rhythm, living for loving it. An ultimate expression of a universal consciousness. Its freedom amplifies a privatized mind like it's doubling it. Multiplied by composite, square roots of love unlimited. Like you times me makes one spirit, manifested as infinite, boundless, timeless love. It's where we share the pattern in the broken heart of God. Each breath turning a tide in us, a season cycle realized in us, a bridge of earth to a crown of sky in us, a song of starlight harmonized in us, a sunset and sunrise in us, passing day into night in us, its rhythm time sacrificed in us, reborn as each heartbeat dies in us. The dream in which God's freed in us. Moon deep, the night God's sleep, we trust will awaken dawn's breaking seed in us like truth breaking on lies. This word of oneness deified, call it the blessing of being God's child, to have our gods logged on speed dial. Hello? Hello? Is there anybody there? Anyone to hear this prayer? Of emancipated, liberated, unifying love. It's where we share the pattern in the broken heart of God. Scripture calls it the Word. Science calls it the Big Bang. I call it the breath of life as the universe expands. Imagine God inhaling the universe to a point of infinite density, ultimate gravity, contracting space, eternity imploded, every star, every planet, every atom condensed. Encoded dark matter storm, retracting time, ultra-intense universe crushed, compacted to a minuscule particle of dust, containing all the source material for the evolution of us, let's call it life. An infinite potential suspended before the start, awakening an outbreath like day breaking the dark apart, cascading light, self-generating or deity-generated. Is life self-creating or did a God create it? If we agree that life is real and it's all an act of nature, does it matter if it's autonomous or the work of a creator? Isn't it just the same? It's just the words we use that change. Like there's so many different ways we try to articulate God's name. But that can mean God gets divided. And for me, it's a living tragedy, rooted in our human need to personify our life force energy. It's an historic legacy of pre-globalized humanity. So please, can we evolve our thought and claim God as the greatness of unity? Sing praise together in one love rhythm, like in this humble prophecy of universal, beautiful, inclusive human love. It's where we share the pattern in the broken heart of God.